Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today is an important day, it's a momentous day in the life of me and my new online coaching business, my new brand. Today is the day that I'm getting my hoodies. So I ordered me and Shannon a hoodie with the branding on the front in small and then big on the back. So today they come, they should be here within the next hour or so. So really excited for that. So I will show you what they look like when they come, the quality of them. In the future they're a potential thing that I will sell, but for now it's just going to be for me and for Shannon, and then for any clients that will be with the team for a long time. While I'm waiting for the hoodies to arrive, I will show you what this is. So the latest Protein Works order has arrived, so I get these monthly. Again, thank you very much to the Protein Works for sorting me out with these. I've gone for a couple of different bits this time. So I got the whey protein 260, which I usually get, but this time I got it in the salted caramel bandit flavour. Got the whey protein 260, this time in birthday cake. I've had the birthday cake halo top and I really like it, so if that tastes anything like that, then great. I also got a new pre-workout, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this pre-workout as my intro, because in terms of the essential amino acids it's got in it and the panel that it's got, it'll work well as an intro. Little bit of caffeine in, so that'll be my intro workout. Okay, and then they also sent me a shaker, one that I've not actually got, which is pretty cool. It's a nice one, orange, very nice. I like orange and black together, it goes well. So again, obviously the link will be below, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to test these out and I will do a review. Okay, so these are the deliveries from the Protein Works that I got today, so I'm going to test them out. So we've got the salted caramel bandit, the whey protein 360, we've got the Genesis pre-workout in raspberry lemonade, and we've got the birthday cake again, whey protein 360. So try them out, let you know how they are, let you know if I recommend you getting them. Okay, so the first one we're going to go for, move these to the side, is the caramel bandit, sorry, the whey protein 360. It's okay, a little bit powdery. Taste wise though, it's pretty good. It's quite a creamy like caramel taste. It'll go nice in oats. To be fair, I have my protein with oats. I very rarely just have a shake on its own, so that'll go really nice in oats. Okay, so first scoop in the salted caramel one, we've got 2 grams of fat, so a scoop is 30 grams. We've got 2 grams of fat, we've got 1.4 gram of carbs and 22.7 grams of protein. So pretty good in terms of low carbs, low fat, high protein. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Probably the nicest one I've had. Okay, next one to try is the Genesis pre-workout, which I said obviously I'm going to have as my intro. Really good panel. It's not the best tasting pre-workout I've ever had. A little bit chemically, you know, and this stuff's got that chemically taste. Okay, so the panel on this looks pretty good. Like I say, it's got a good amount of the essential amino acids that we're looking for. There's taurine in there as well, which I do look for usually in a pre-workout or an intra-workout. A little bit of taurine is good. We've got some beetroot extract, which is great in terms of the nitrates that we're looking for, increasing blood flow, helping, you know, with the pump, and also helping, you know, with those higher volume sets. And we've also got a decent serving of caffeine, 261 milligrams per serving. So good serving of caffeine in there. That's kind of around where I'd like to be for my intro. I'm happy with that. I have quite a high tolerance to caffeine, so what I'll have is a caffeine tablet, so which is pretty much just pure caffeine anhydrous, so caffeine in its purest form. I'll have that pre-workout, 200 milligrams on a push or pull day, 400 milligrams on a legs day, and then I'll also have my intra-workout, which will have a little bit of caffeine around like that, 200 milligrams. So that's perfect for me. Okay, final thing we're going to try out is the whey protein 360 in the birthday cake flavour. So like I said, I like birthday cake flavoured stuff. I like the grenade bar, I like the halo top ice cream. So we'll see how this is. What flavour is birthday cake? I don't like chocolate cake. Just tastes like strawberry. Again, a little bit powdery. It doesn't taste like the grenade bar or the halo top birthday cake flavour. just tastes like strawberry, but it's okay. If you like strawberry, then it's really nice. I'm not a massive fan, but it tastes good. Okay, that's what I've got today. I'm going to go through some of the other products that I usually have as well. Okay, so going through some of my regular products. Firstly, we're going to go over the Raised Burn pre-workout in green apple spike. That's the flavour I get. I really like the flavour, it's great. In terms of the panel, probably not as good as the Genesis pre-workout. So in this there's no taurine, which I do look for, and there is no beetroot extract or any nitrate in there. So it's a lovely tasting one, and it does the job, but if you're looking for probably a better panel in terms of an intra or a pre, then the Genesis is going to be better there. Okay, Super Greens. This is horrible. Okay, I have tried a few other Super Greens in the past and they're all horrible, so it's not just like this one is horrible. I struggle to get them down. Ideally, you'll get your micronutrients obviously through your food. If you struggle to get a lot of greens in and hit your fibre intake and that kind of thing, then potentially supplement the Super Greens. Yeah, I'm not saying that you shouldn't, it's a good thing to do. They will benefit you, but they're just so hard to get down. This is in green apple flavour, and I've only had it once and I won't have it again. But again, that's not anything that's just Protein Works, that's Super Greens across the board. Greens powders. Okay, essential amino acids, so the EAAs here. So EAAs are great intra-workout to get that protein serving and to sort of try and minimise protein breakdown and maximise MPS while we train. So I do recommend EAAs within your intra shake, whether it be within a pre-workout or an intra-workout that you take and it's included in that, or whether you supplement an EAA powder. Just this one doesn't make it taste too good. So it's worth having a look at the panel of an intra-workout shake on its own or a pre-workout and seeing what's in there in terms of the amino acids. And then this is the Ultra Carb, which I really like. Okay, so I also get this unflavoured. So basically that's an intra-workout carb. It's just a mix of dextrose, maltodextrin and glycine, which is great. It's in terms of digestion, super easy. It's almost as if imagine drinking like pure sugar, but it's not really sweet. If you're in a gaining phase, it's easy to add the calories through the Ultra Carb as the intra-workout. So for me, I'd go anywhere from as little as 25 grams to up to 100 grams. Yeah, if you can digest that and you can deal with it, you should be able to. I say it's easy to digest. Then I'd definitely recommend that if you're in a gaining phase, struggling to grow or struggling to add calories to your nutrition and your diet. Ultra Carb or any sort of intra-workout carb is great. I like Ultra Carb because it's a mix, not just dextrose or not just maltodextrin. I quite like the mix of carbs. Will you feel like it'll benefit your session and your training? Probably you won't notice. Obviously it will give you a little bit more energy as you train. It can kind of work as a placebo effect where you're sort of sipping on it and thinking you're getting extra energy as you sip on it. But for me, it's just an easier way to add calories and add carbs in. If you're in a fat loss phase, again, it's easy to take out. I'd keep it in as long as you can, especially on your sessions that are tough. So like let's say a leg day, I'd keep it in as long as you can. But then if you get into the point where you're getting really lean and your calories are getting quite low, easy to take that out. Okay, so they're the basics that I get. I also get the peanut butter, but I've run out and I forgot to order that one, but that's really good. The smooth peanut butter, I really enjoy that, and it's pretty cheap as well. I also get the caffeine tablets, the Pure Performance Caffeine. They're really good. Again, that's the 200mg caffeine tablets that are dead easy to get in. If you don't like pre-workouts or things that are going to make you feel like massively stimulated in terms of before you go and train, they're pretty good. I'd also recommend getting, or at least trying, the pancakes. Yeah, the protein pancake mix, really nice. The brownie mix, obviously you saw them, hopefully you've seen on my other video when I made those. They were so good, like really good. And any of the snacks like the Loaded Legends, they're good. I'd try those out as well. So that's all the stuff that I get. I'm not going to bullshit you and say that it all tastes amazing, it's the best protein in the world. Yeah, there's plenty of protein choices that you can go for, plenty of brands that you can go for. The Protein Works is good, they're always reliable, they always order things on time, they always get the right stuff, and that's a big thing for me. I definitely recommend at least trying some of the products, seeing what you think. Hopefully you really like them. Obviously, as usual, I'll put my link in the bio, so if you want to go through that, then great, and there's a code there as well. But yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick review, and if any of you fancy grabbing anything, then feel free.
The doorbell's just gone, so I think the hoodies are here. Let's go have a look.
Here we go. This is the momentous moment that I will look back on in years to come and think that's where it's all started. I hope they're not shit. I'll be gutted if they're shit. Quality feels very good. Okay. Looks alright, doesn't it? A little bit, maybe a little bit. Actually, I don't think it is a bit small. So that's Shannon's, that might be a bit small. I don't know actually, it should probably fit in that. The quality of these are amazing. So I've gone with Russell Athletic clothing. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't cheap, just for 2 hoodies. I'll tell you, it was 85 quid for 2 hoodies. But yeah, that looks cool, really good. So I can put mine on now. This is sick. There we go, a little FK on the front. So we've got the 6cm logo on the front of the men's on the left side, 6cm width for the men's, and a 25cm logo width on the back in the men's. And then in the women's, we've got the 6cm logo on the front, and we've got the 20cm logo on the back. Okay, let's try it on. So here it is. This is the men's large. Like I said, we've got the 6cm FK logo on the front, and then the 25cm width logo on the back. Really, really good stuff. Yeah, the stuff is top quality. I'm very happy with it. 85 quid doesn't really seem like anything now because I love it. These aren't going to be on sale for a long time anyway. When they are, I will obviously look to buy in bulk and it'd be cheaper. But if in future I'm charging people 40 quid for them, then know that they cost a lot, okay? Because it is quality stuff. I'm never going to just get shit stuff, especially if I'm giving them away or selling them to people. The quality of this is literally unreal. The fit is perfect, like, it's a little bit loose, it's not too tight. Perfect in terms of length on the arms and everything. Yeah, couldn't be happier. Absolutely buzzing. Woo! Welcome back to the voiceover part. So, me in the corner of the screen. So, just watching through the push workout from earlier. High incline DB, press to start, so high incline dumbbell, that's what DB means for anyone who doesn't know. Focusing on literally just driving my humerus across the midline of my body, okay? So the function of the pec is to drive the humerus across the midline of the body. Horizontal flexion it's called, okay? So I'm literally just trying to drive that elbow across. Imagine punching my elbow across the midline of my body, and the way that we've got the incline set up is to try and focus more so on these clavicular fibers than on the sternal fibers, so trying to sort of target more upper chest. The whole pec will be targeted, of course, but we're just trying to emphasize that upper pec a little bit more. So that was first exercise. Then I moved into some dips. So top set of dips here, weighted with a 40 kg, so 2 plates. Again, focuses on driving through the elbows. Okay, it feels a little bit different because you're the moving object rather than the dumbbells or the bar or whatever. But in essence, it's the same sort of concept. We're just trying to drive that elbow through. Again, focusing on the chest going to be in that lengthened position in the bottom point, driving the elbow across and down, so then finishing off with the chest in that contracted position. Don't sort of allow the fact that you're moving versus the weight, like the bar or the machine or the dumbbells, change the concept. Yeah, so many people then just forget the concept of range of motion and tempo just because they're moving. Same with pull-ups, people just forget. Yeah, pull-up should look very similar to like a lat pull down would. Moved on to the wide chest press machine. I like this one at Dynamite. Again, very similar, hitting that pressing movement, driving the elbow across. I like to sort of cue clients to just forget your hands when you train. Far too often there's too much wrist involvement and too much internal stress on the wrist joint and the elbow joint when you're trying to actually think about using your hands. Same in pull as in push, just forget what your hands are doing. Yeah, imagine your hands are literally just there, you know, as either hooks, like in pulling movements, to use them as hooks, or in pushing movements, just forget they're even there and think about driving from the elbow versus from the hand. The cuffs really help with that because it takes away any sort of psychological attachment to the hands and using the hands when you're using the cuffs on the incline fly. So if you've never tried this, or if you've not got any cuffs, I'd definitely recommend buying some cuffs, just attaching them at the elbow on here, and again really focusing on isolating that horizontal flexion component. Same again, I'm setting it up on a high incline or a relatively high incline to try and target a little bit more the upper chest fibers, just because generally I have a stronger lower portion of the pec like most people do. So I'm trying to target the upper part a little bit more. Like I say, the whole pec will be involved. We're just trying to emphasise a little bit more the clavicular fibres. Crucifix lateral raise again. If you've never used the cuffs or you've never done this exercise, please try it out. Focusing on just driving straight out and trying to shorten the medial delt here. Similar, obviously same sort of exercise with the dumbbell lateral raise. Did that as a muscle round, 6x6. So the muscle round is basically 6 reps, 10 seconds rest, 6 reps, 10 second rest. So obviously you could do a muscle round of like 6x4. You could do it, with any type of rep range. It just means you keep the same weight over the set with a short rest period in between. Now I did a close grip Smith. So close grip I like to go for shoulder width rather than too close in. So shoulder width for the Smith. For some triceps. Obviously triceps get hit throughout the session, but just trying to isolate them a little bit more. And then finished off with the cuffed tricep push down here. Again, if you've not tried this, 100% recommend trying this out. Really good movement that I've seen a fair few people doing. If you don't have like in Dynamite, they don't have a setup where they've got like duo cables, so they've not got a setup where you can then have 2 cables close to each other. So what I've done there is I set it up, so there's 1 cable, I've attached 2 D handles to 1 carabiner. So just 2 handle attachments to 1 carabiner. Then I've attached the carabiner to each D handle. So then I've got a separate sort of section. So I've got a D handle here with a carabiner and a D handle here with a carabiner. And then I've attached the cuffs to those. Okay, so it gives you a little bit more range of motion, a little bit more freedom, and it means that you can still do this movement without having duo cables. So if you don't have that sort of cable in your gym, set it up just like that, just like described. Really good, that really sort of isolates the tricep. Definitely worth trying out. I really like that movement. Okay, so I'm going to finish up the video there, guys. It is a rest day for me, hence why I'm here just chilling, doing some client work with my feet up, doing my online coaching. So I will link my coaching form in the description below, but if you have any questions about that, and if you're interested, just either comment or DM me on Instagram or email me, get in contact however you like, and I'll happily explain sort of the process and what you can expect and that kind of thing. Okay, cool. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We're back to normal vlogs now versus me sort of making everyone jealous about Egypt. Sorry if you got bored of the Egypt vlogs. I kind of got bored of editing them myself. That's why it took so long to do the last one. Back to normal now, training, nutrition, topics that I would like to cover and stuff like that. So hopefully you'll stick around. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you can, that'd be great, thank you, and I'll see you all in the next video.